Okay, I'm back with all my stuff I have so far for craft shows. Okay. I made some snowman soup, and these are envelopes that you can print out. There's hot cocoa inside, and it says, and this is also a printable, contents may melt your heart, add mix to hot water, stir with a candy cane. Now the only thing I don't have yet is a candy cane, and I need them by unless I use plastic ones that I bought from the Dollar Tree, but I need them by Saturday because I'm gonna put a little hole up in the corner here and tie the candy canes to it. So that is the one thing that I had made. So I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 of those. Okay. Then I just repackaged my little stockings. There are little ornaments that you can put candy in, or candy canes that I'm selling. I make them made to order. So these are the only ones I have right now. So those I have, and you get 2 for $1. I'm doing. So then the next thing I've made is snowman poop. So a little tag here. This is a tiny, you see the tiny Tic Tacs? That you can buy these in 3s at the dollar store, at the Dollar Tree. So I got those, and I made a bunch of them. I think there's 9. 3, 6, yes, 9. So these I will sell for $1. Okay, so then next, this is only some of it. Some I've already packed up. So then I made these candy canes that are primitive or country. And I have more that I was going to make, but I want to see how these sell before I make more. So, and then I have ones that are single, which aren't in any bag or anything, and I'll show you those. So, like, if you buy just the one, I'm selling it for 50 cents. If you buy the 3, it's $1.50. So, you know, you can just buy 2 and spend $1, buy 3 for $1.50. But these are the ones that I have made. These pine cones are real. They came from my pine tree out in front of my yard. And what you do is you soak them, then you dry them. And if you want to dry them quick, you can dry them in the microwave. And you soak them in like bleach water is what you should soak them in, but I just soak them in hot water with some dish soap, and then I rinse them really well. And then I stuck them on a paper plate, put them in the microwave, and dried them for about a minute. Then I would check to see if they were dry, and I would roll them over and then dry again for a minute. And then I added glitter to them, like glitter glue, so that they would shine when you put them on, use them in something. So those are my candy canes. Okay, then I had gotten a template for a box, and it prints out the paper. It's different colors, and I put this tag on. This is vanilla votive tea light. There's 3 in there, 3 for $1. That one's vanilla. This one is pine. Okay. This I glued on, so you can't really. There's 3 in there. This one is cinnamon. Then there's a pine and cinnamon. This one's just cinnamon. So I made several of those. I have one more I'm gonna make. So that's why I have that box that I did, because I repackaged from last year. I had them in a box like this, and this one's pumpkin spice. And nobody was looking at them or buying them, so I thought, how could I make them so that somebody would want them? And so I came up with trying to figure that out, and I looked it up on Pinterest. So I found all of these. I also have linen and vanilla, pine, cinnamon, there's a cranberry somewhere. I have vanilla. This one is linen, pine, and cinnamon. This one's vanilla, pumpkin. So I made a lot of these because I repackaged what I had from last year, hoping that these are the linen ones, these are the cranberry, if you can see that. And this one's apple. So that is what I've done with those. You can find the free printables, but when you do that, you need to make sure, like when I post how much they are at my craft show and what they are, you have to say where you got the idea, because it's for personal use. And if you sell the product that somebody else had made without giving them the credit, you can get in a lot of trouble for it. So you always make sure you let whoever know that you just printed out the boxes and added the product to the inside. And this looks like really Christmassy, snowy to me. And so then you don't get in trouble that way. So then I repackaged all of my pencil packs because I didn't like the way they were packaged. And I gotta tell you, I got the idea. Originally, the idea came from Lyric Lover. That's where I got the idea. But they're around. They're all over if you're looking for ideas. So I just made this little box, and it's not really a box. It's just, I don't know if you can see that. I punched a hole there, and I slid the pencils in. So there's Halloween ones. There's teacher. This one says be creative. Teacher kind of ones. There are more Halloween. Teacher Christmas. And these are a skinnier box because this was my prototype. So, yeah. And then, and you can tell the difference. This was like the first box that I had made. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to change it. But these were packaged okay, and I didn't mind them. The others, I didn't like the way they were packaged. And the way I want to display them at my booth is, it just didn't look nice. So I tried to revisit what I've already done and make them or do something to make them better. And I think I accomplished that with these. Also, I have made these. I made these myself. I actually cut them. No small feet either. Let me just tell you. If I can get the belly band off, I'll show you. Well, let's see this one. Okay, so I took a legal pad and I cut it on my guillotine. Well, my guillotine wasn't cutting it right, so, and it was one from Staples. It just wasn't working correct, and so then I had to go from that to using my craft knife and a straight edge. But I did make several of these that, you know, you can, and I used up scrap paper